Hey, welcome to SBR Insider live, coming to you from the studio at Silver Birch Ranch, and we're excited to hang out with you once again. Jason and Dave here. We love hanging out with you, and we have a special guest. This is Ronald Ewall.
Hey there, everybody.
One of Dave's friends, and so we just wanted to bring him on the show and have a little fun with you guys. So, welcome, Ronald.
Thank you very much.
So, what do you do?
I live in a suitcase. I'm kind of homeless.
I see that by how you're dressed.
What do you mean? You guys all look real fancy with your Silver Birch Ranch stuff.
Yes, and you kind of look like Dave used to look before we helped him dress. So let me help you here. Let me help you.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Here's a shirt for you. Okay.
You're gonna give me a shirt?
I am. Is it the first time anybody's ever given you something?
It's kind of like in the sun.
You got a big mouth, Ronald. There.
Oh, thank you.
We'll just leave it there. Anyways, we wanted to come to you and have a lot of fun with you guys. We're going to do some Q&A in a little bit. But then we also wanted to share with you kind of some of the things that we've been doing around camp in the meantime as we prepare for summer and all that. And so before we get there, if you have any questions, feel free to comment in the comment section in the live box as you're watching this, and we'll go through that and answer some of your questions. But one of the things, you know, as we live in this chaos of what's going on with COVID-19 and stuff, we get a lot of questions. Are you guys still going to have summer? And so I'm going to address that right off the bat before we jump into some of the other content that we have. And the answer is that yes, hopefully.
Hooray!
Which is a good thing. Our hope is that summer will happen, and so we're planning to that end. We don't know.
Summer will happen.
That's right.
One way or another.
One way or another, right. Without camp or with camp, it'll happen.
Exactly.
Thank you. I appreciate that. How old are you, Ronald?
Very.
Are you going to be a camper this summer?
I'm hoping so.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. When can I come?
You can come, well, you look like junior middler age.
I am junior middler age.
So you can come in June or August, whichever one you choose.
How do I sign up?
So you go to silverbirchranch.org/summer and you can sign up there.
I'm doing it.
So, but to finish answering the question about summer is hopefully as things get closer, we'll have more guidelines on what summer looks like. Right now, we're just kind of waiting to see what restrictions we may or may not be having for summer. But from our side, you know, things are clean. We're coming up with some new things to keep things clean. And as summer approaches, our hope is to kind of give updates and do camp in whatever way that we can, which is a good thing. So hooray!
Hooray!
Which is great. And in doing so, Ronald, we've been kind of going around camp, and Dave, cleaning up stuff. Because obviously, as many of you know, last year we had the storm. And so some of the things got taken out.
How did it get dirty?
And so it got dirty from everything. It just happens during the wintertime.
Yeah.
And so one of the things that we've been working on, because of the fact that we've been closed now for about a month, you know, we canceled a couple of our late April retreats, and this coming weekend was supposed to be our men's retreat, and we're kind of working at a 2-week out sort of thing. We figured, you know what, we've never had a time frame in our 30, 40 years, and maybe you can correct me, Dave, to actually regrade our sports field. So that's
we've
what
done
we're
it.
doing.
We've done it once.
We have done it once.
Once in 50-some years.
Once in 50-some years, which is
it really needs
amazing.
it again, you know.
So as you can see, we've torn up the field. We've been tilling it, and we're going to plant all new grass seeds. It'll be flatter than flat, which has been cool, which will be cool, and that has been. And so it's one of the cool things that we'll see. And so we've been working on that the last couple of days. That footage was taken today that you're looking at, and obviously you can tell it's a nice, clear, warm day and all that sort of stuff. So what do you think, Ronald? Is that fun?
It should be. I was looking for worms because fishing season opens this weekend.
Oh, that's right. I thought it was already open.
Nope, this weekend.
All right. Fair enough. And if you came after the storm, one of the areas that you knew, there was a couple areas that got totally destroyed. But one of the areas that we're in the process of starting to rebuild is the archery range. And so we're getting ready to actually revamp that. If you've ever been here before, well, if you're an old school person, the archery range used to be down where our current prayer chapel is. But if you've been here recently, it's kind of next to our gym, and it used to be a nice wooded spot. But now it's all cleared from the storm, so we're going to build a new structure out there, get it all pretty in prime, and all that sort of stuff. And so that's one of the things that we're working on right now as we get ready for summer and all the plans ahead. And another
what kind of bows? You got bows?
We do have bows. We have bows, BB guns, and on the first episode, we actually highlighted the archery, or not the archery, the hatchets.
Amazing.
The hatchets. So that's really good too. And then
gonna have fun.
our new zip line. We have our new zip line. That got taken out totally, so we have a brand new zip line. We still have the climbing wall tower there, as you can see. But the new zip line, we have a new platform at the end, which makes it easier to come in. And so we're excited to get that going for this summer. And hopefully, Ronald, you'll have a chance to go.
I hope so. I'm a little scared of heights.
Yeah.
Will you do it with me?
I will.
Look at him shaking.
You are shaking. Do you need to take a nap?
No.
Okay. If you need to take a nap during this episode, just take a nap. There you go. And for many of you that are old timers, Dave, you're an old timer,
I am.
right? And so
Yep.
you've been around how many years?
53.
53. So there's a game that's been sitting outside of the canteen, and I remember it as a kid, and I don't know how long it's been there. It's called box hockey.
Woo! My favorite!
So when did box hockey come into existence?
Probably in 68.
In 68. So it's been around a while, and so it's weathered a lot. And so one of the things that we wanted to revamp is we totally redid our box hockey, which is pretty cool.
Pictures, please.
Pictures. Yeah, there's pictures coming. They're
wanna see
watching
'em.
it. You'll see them.
I
It's
love
pretty
box
cool.
hockey.
So we just got done building that. And so when you come, you'll have to check out box hockey. It's like hockey in a box, which is pretty cool. And it'll be a lot of fun. Another area that this winter happened was our carport. It got destroyed by snow, and by destroyed, the roof collapsed, so not totally destroyed. And if you've ever volunteered, you've probably taken a vehicle out, if you've driven a vehicle, and maybe backed up into a post. So hopefully it's a little bit more sturdy now, but we have a brand new carport. Some things are exciting, some things for us, it's like, ooh, that's new. That sort of stuff, which is a lot of fun.
Ooh, that's fancy.
It is pretty fancy, isn't
Yeah.
it? That's a pretty fancy thing.
You
And
guys
then,
have been working hard during this, whatever it is.
yeah, whatever it is. That's right.
This shutdown, whatever.
Yes, the shutdown. So, one of the things that we try to do every spring is just to pretty up camp, because the snow comes. We had a couple of feet of snow this summer, and so we have to fix up, rake up, all that sort of stuff. And as you saw last week in the live video, the lake water has gone up again. And so we're gonna have to raise the docks. And one of the places that I wanted to show you that you didn't get a chance to see last week was the ski beach. Ski beach is where we have all the tubers go, and there really isn't much of a ski beach anymore. The dock's covered in water, and the fire pit is pretty much gone, and I think the bench is in the water, as you can see, which is pretty crazy. And so that's something that we still have on our list of things to do before summer happens. And then not only that, we'll start building out our set out in the field for this summer, which is the ruin, which is awesome. And so I encourage you, once again, our hope is that we don't have to close. That's our biggest hope. And so we're going ahead with all of our plans, and as we get more information, we're going to let you know. So if you're coming, whether it's in June to a family camp or a junior midler camp or a junior or high school camp or whatever it is, just keep in touch with us, because as we get more information, we're going to try to figure out what summer looks like and to what extent we can do that. And so I know many of you were asking that. And that also sides with those of you that want to serve. I saw comments here about when is it that we can come up and volunteer and serve again. We can't wait for volunteers to come. We can't even wait for our summer staff to come. We just don't know when that is yet. You know, right now, a lot of us are under stay-at-home orders. You know, even here at camp, we're doing things to maintain stuff, to clean up, to get ready for summer. And so as soon as we have permission to allow people to come back and help, that's our hope.
Yep.
That's really our hope. And so make sure to keep in touch with there. And so, so I'm looking at the comments here. Will there be camps in July? Our hope is yes. July is a better chance because it's later on. It's still a couple months from now. June, we're hoping. We don't know yet, but we're hoping. And that's really, a big thing. And so I know a lot of people are wondering about that. If for some reason we have to cancel a camp in June and we offer another camp later, so say you're signed up for Junior Midler 1 and we have to end up canceling it for whatever reason, you can go ahead and we'll communicate with you so you transfer your registration over to Junior Midler 2, if that makes any sense. But we'll put out that information as soon as we know it and as soon as we have updates.
Absolutely.
Dave, what do you think about summer as it comes?
You know what? I'm so looking forward to summer coming, and really we've decided to wait and make decisions right now based on a 2-week time frame.
Yep.
Because everything changes so much, and if we can get things in within 2 weeks, we're going to. And so you're just going to have to wait with us and realize we'll work with you. If we have to cancel something you've registered for, we'll work with you. And we're looking forward to it. We're praying that God give us an opportunity to have summer camp. But we'll try our best, we promise you. We just can't make any promises as to what that means today.
Right. and that's the key. And so
where do they keep in touch with us?
where do they keep in touch with us? That's great. You can keep in touch with any of our social media platforms. Our hope is to continue to do this every Tuesday. And so you can always reach out to us, shoot us an email, whether it's myself, Jason.Kemper at silverbirchranch.org, or you can send an email to our info. So go to silverbirchranch.org and just, go to the fill-in box where you can fill in. And you can always ask us questions, or if you have any concerns, or even on Facebook, whatever it is, whatever social media outlet that you're on, just send us a direct message and we'll respond to you. Because we understand that there's a lot of unknown at this time, especially when it comes to camp. But for us, you have to think about it. Our summer is 2.5 months long. And so even though, the start of our summer is coming up, May 30th is actually when we're supposed to start summer, things at that start might change. But that doesn't necessarily mean that things, say in August when we have our second junior middler camp, that it won't look different.
Right.
And that's impacting a lot of our decisions. As we wait on, what the state and health officials are asking us as a camp, that even goes into, I saw a question there, what happens if somebody comes to camp and they get coronavirus? We're working on that in terms of what our response will be. And so all of that is information that you'll know ahead of time before you come to camp, because we want to make sure that in every scenario that you're as safe as you can be. Obviously, just like in the real world, we can't guarantee anything, but we want to take all the precautions that we can to make things safe.
Yeah, we're buying new equipment and
Right.
different things that we can do to make sure that we do everything that we can possibly do to keep people safe that are here. So we hope you're still planning on coming, and just be patient with us as we continue to change the directions if we have to. But you got to plan forward and see what happens, and hopefully things will change and allow us to go forward.
Right. And so in light of that, a person asked, are we building the theme night set yet? Not yet, but it's on the list of things to do. I'm starting with the chapel just because weather-wise, it's nice in the chapel all the time. And right now we're redoing the field, and so as soon as I can, I'll hop in the field. And we'll start building that set, and so we'll have all that. We'll have the fireworks. And I see a lot of your program team for the summer is actually commenting. So if you're not on the program team, you can shout out to them. There's a bunch of them hanging out. They're dying to come, along with a lot of the other summer staffers. The people running the zip line and the horses and the canteen. They're all dying to come here.
I want to meet you.
If it was up to them, they would be here right now helping us get ready for summer, just because they have nothing else to do at the moment. And that might be an overstatement. So if you are doing something worthwhile and you're a summer staffer, I apologize. But that's what's going on there. Is the Wolf Refuge open? At the moment, the Wolf Refuge is not open, just the current stuff. But the hope is to reopen that as we even reopen stuff here at camp. And so just stay tuned. We'll give you updates on that as well as we learn more about the refuge. Will soft pretzels still be available? Of course, we will always have soft pretzels. You've heard it here. We'll always have soft pretzels. But we do have some new products in the canteen. And what are they? Well, we have some new things.
I went to the store too.
That's right. There's a link to the store. I'm talking to the guys behind the cameras here. There's a link to the store where you can check out not only our merch, but food items.
Merch?
Merchandise.
You got merch?
Merchandise.
Is that curable?
Yes, that is curable.
Merch is curable.
The link will be in the description.
So the link will be down there, and so come check out. We still have the Leap of Faith. Can Camp make a quarantine song with a music video?
We'll have to ask Todd.
We'll have to ask Todd or Ronald Ewald. Maybe we'll put together something for that. Joggers. Maggie King, you asked for joggers. Guess what? Joggers are soon to be here, so those will be in our store shortly. We did order some joggers, and all that sort of fun stuff. And at any point, not just during this Q&A, but at any point, you're more than welcome to shout out your questions through social media, because we'd love to answer them and keep you up to date on all those things. We also have new coffee. And so I know many of you have come to camp before, and you know that we have our dining hall coffee, which, for lack of a better term, is dining hall coffee. But we also are now carrying, we partnered with a local roaster, and it's Contrast Coffee. And so we're actually starting to serve Contrast Coffee, and eventually, hopefully soon, you'll be able to even buy some of the beans and take it home with you. And so we're working on some of that stuff in the meantime, and it's really good. A lot of stuff for that. So, Dave, what else do you want to say here while we're hanging out?
Well, these, again, are exciting days in one way and really crazy in another. Exciting because we're working on so much here at camp. When I'm walking around, I'm seeing all this equipment that's being rebuilt, the field being rebuilt like he told us, and some of the other things that we're working on. So as we do open this summer, we're going to be in fantastic shape, doing some things that we just wanted to do for a long time, and we're able to do that right now. So we're hoping that we can serve. We're looking forward to serving. We want you to plan with us. A lot of you that are commenting and watching today, your family, your Silver Birch Ranch family, and we're excited to be able to serve with you and serve you and your families. So keep praying for us, keep looking for opportunities. Go to the website, check it out, go buy some stuff at the store if you want, and again, have that campfire in the backyard, make a s'more or two, and think of camp, and we'll be looking forward to serving you. Every 2 weeks, remember, we'll be making decisions. So 2 weeks out, keep watching and seeing what we do, and hopefully we can get things rolling again.
Absolutely. And speaking of family, you mentioned family the other day. You know one thing family does from time to time?
Eat?
That they do. They give gifts.
They do.
And you know what? We want to give out a gift.
You already
here
did. I got a
soon,
shirt.
because you did get a gift. We like free stuff. And so we are going to give away the ultimate SBR beach package,
Whoa.
which you'll see here. Now, this is a premier package. And let me tell you, this is better than what we gave away last time. Why? Because it's more than a hammock. It's a beach package. I know, real. So you get SBR flip-flops, a souvenir cup, SBR shades, and an SBR towel. That way, whenever you hit the SBR beach, you're ready to rock, you're ready to go, and hang out with there. So, here's the deal. Here's how you will be entered into a chance to win this. And I'm making this up on the spot because I forgot what we initially thought. And so, here's the thing. We're going to do it like this. For those of you watching the video, make sure you comment below. Comment. I know some of you are already commenting, but I want you to comment something specific. Comment your favorite activity at camp, and maybe in the next couple of weeks we'll be able to highlight those activities. But your favorite thing at camp to do, I want you to comment below. And those of you who comment, we're going to throw you into a random generator and pick out one of you. And next week we'll give away that ultimate beach package. And you can't win. I'm sorry.
I'm odd.
Because you can't go in the water.
I know.
So have we decided on the summer shirt design? We have, and that's going to be a surprise. That's one of those things we don't want to unveil, along with team names. So maybe here in the next future episodes, you guys can try to guess what the team names will be, and we'll reveal that. And maybe when we reveal the team names, we can also reveal the shirt design and get you guys excited for that. All the fun stuff. We'll have fireworks again this summer. The usual camp hype we will have to whatever we have. So, Dave, Ronald, it's fun hanging out here. It's fun coming to you guys. And like I said, if there's something about camp that you want to see, we want to use this as a time to bring camp to you. We had a lot of great feedback about the campfire last week, and maybe again in a few weeks we can do that. Maybe somewhere else. But if you want to see other things, especially now that spring has sprung here, the snow is finally gone. It's ugly at the moment, but the leaves will start coming back, the buds will coming, things will be turning green, the grass will start to grow in the field, and all of a sudden camp will come alive again. And we'll be able to do that and get excited, Dave.
I'm excited.
That's good.
I'm excited as well. And Ronald, I hope you can come as a camper and meet some of the other campers that come. However, I'm not sure we have a division for you.
That's right. And here's one other thing before we wrap things up tonight. One of the goals that we set back with SBR Insider about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, is we had a goal. We kind of had goals along the way when we started SBR Insider. First, it was 200 subscribers on YouTube, and that was when Todd and I jumped in the freezing cold lake in January or maybe February. And then at 500, we actually gave away, I think it was a free week at camp.
Woo.
2 free weeks at camp. And then I know we're kind of digressing here, but once we hit 1,000, Dave's gonna eat some lutefisk.
I am.
You are.
I am. And I'm going to like it.
And you know what? Because
I really am.
we're in the game of upping ourselves, if we hit 1,000, over 1,000, so not just 1,000.
Am I going to do it at this table?
Somewhere, we will give away another free week at camp for this summer. So you heard it here, folks. Double giveaway. So we're not only doing the beach giveaway, but we are also doing a week at camp giveaway.
Wow.
So make sure you subscribe, share with your friends, get to that point, and then we'll just do another giveaway for that.
By the way, I've never eaten lutefisk. We had it as a kid at our Christmas time with Grandma, but I've never eaten it. I couldn't get past the smell. So this is something I'd have to try.
That's right.
So let's keep it at $999. Stop right there.
That's right. And I won't eat it either. I'm just saying.
You'll have to smell it if you're with me.
That's gross. So anyways, keep in touch with us. Give us ideas. We love talking to you. But that's all for now. You guys are out of questions. Keep commenting on what your favorite thing is, and next week we'll do that giveaway, that drawing. Anybody can win it. Just make sure your name's in there. Otherwise, if your name's not in there, we can't draw you.
That's
Do
right.
you want them to comment after the video is posted or in the...
And you can comment after the video is posted as well. So anytime we'll look at your names, throw them in the generator, and we'll pick out a name.
And we always look forward to hearing from you.
That's right.
Always.
So this is Jason, Dave, Ronald Ewald, and the guys behind the camera making this possible. We just want to thank you guys for continuing to partner with us, hanging out with us. And let's just continue to pray. You know, we're excited for camp. We're expecting big things like we always do. We know that it'll probably look slightly different, but God's behind it all. And hopefully you've seen God working it in your own lives as you've been in quarantine or whatever you've been doing. You know, that's the cool thing, is that in the midst of the chaos, God is still at work, always. We saw that last year during the storm. We see that now, and we continue to see that as God is faithful. And so continue to hang out with us. This is Jason, Dave. We will see you here next time at SBR Insider. Take care, guys. Love you guys. See you this
Bye
summer.
for now.
Or next week. Bye-bye.